Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. I figured I'd try this YouTube thing out because it seems to be the thing to do now. I've never tried to make a video before, so if it's not as entertaining as you're used to, I apologize, but they should get better the more I make them. So I got up this morning and decided that today was the day I wanted to try to get the motor out for my Cadillac project, which I'll introduce you guys to in another video. That'll be a whole nother video in itself, just that car alone, because it's a lot of car. So my donor vehicle, as you can see in my glasses, is a Chevy 1500, which means that is a 5.3. I wanted a 6.0, but they don't have any here, and this is the only junkyard in like a 5-county area. So this is the best option for me right now. If I can find a good deal on a 6.0 later on down the road, maybe I'll pick it up. But as far as I care, this is probably going to be the end all be all for this Cadillac, because it's not going to be a daily driver, but it is going to be a cruiser. I'm not trying to make tons of power. I'm not going to do, turbos or nothing like that. I'm going to pull this thing, clean it up, drop it in, which is going to take a lot of work, but I'm going to drop it in and just, cruise it to car shows and take my family to dinner and stuff like that. So I'm not just worried about reliability. I'm not worried about making tons of power or, looking fancy, nothing like that. So as you can see, like I said, my donor truck is a 2004 1500. I don't know how many miles are on the motor. I did start it this morning, and it runs very well. It doesn't smoke, it doesn't knock, it doesn't do anything weird that it's not supposed to do. The odometer has been shorted, so I don't actually know how many miles are on it, but that's kind of irrelevant to me because I'm probably going to, put a set of valve cover gaskets on it, clean it up real good, paint it, and that's going to be the end of it. Right now I should have started this when I first got here this morning, but I was just kind of in the mode to work, not to talk to a camera. So I got the entire front of the truck torn apart. I've got all of the Freon has been evacuated from the cooling system, or the AC system, sorry. All my coolant is out. I've got the power steering out. And as far as I can tell, all I have left up here is the motor mounts. And then I have to wander around in this yard and see if I can find me some old wheels or cinder blocks or something, because I have to lift the truck up and get underneath there and cut the exhaust, cut the drive lines, get the cross member bolts free, and then pull the motor out so I can divorce the motor and transmission, because I don't need the four-wheel drive. I am getting a 4L80 but I have a two-wheel drive. So hopefully it's a good, strong transmission and I'm not going to have any issues with it. Should be, but we'll see. It is a junkyard. I got a hell of a deal on all of this. The owner of the yard has agreed to sell me everything I need off of this truck. So, the motor, the radiator, the transmission, the AC cooler, the power steering cooler, the tranny cooler, and the ECM and all the wiring and the fuse panel and everything for $400, which is a hell of a deal. Which is why I'm, not really too pressed to find out the mileage on it or anything like that. I know it runs. It's going to continue to run. I'm happy with it. So I'll keep you posted as the day progresses and I continue to get this closer to being extracted. Also, this junkyard is literally right off the highway. You see that fence right there? Right on the other side of that fence is the main highway that comes into town. So there's a lot of road noise, and I apologize, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Sorry, guys. So here it is in all of her raggedy, beat to shit glory. Like I said, I have the power steering lines undone already, and they're draining into that. I think I have all of the wiring undone that needs to be undone. I'm just pulling literally like the entire harness out of the front clip of this truck, and then when I get home, I'll depin the factory harness and build a standalone myself, because it's not that difficult to do as far as I can tell. But all I have left is these two hoses here for the heater core. Take the lines off of this because I'm not gonna use this, I hope. And I think that's all I need to do for up here, except for this line here off the AC pump. I'm not taking that, so I think that's it. And then, like I said, climb underneath there and get the cross member undone and all that fun stuff.